This is Master of Weapons for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. It is a vertical shoot 'em up, and it is actually very good. If you can see that green targeting reticule, the first things you can do is you shoot your normal bullets, and you also shoot things that can only hit certain monsters or ships or tanks on the ground. The turrets cannot be destroyed by your normal guns, they can only be destroyed by those bomb things that hit where that reticule is, and your ships cannot be blown up by your bombs. So you have a nice little level of strategy there, and the bullets are nice and brightly colored against these backgrounds, so you can see them pretty easily. And these backgrounds, I must admit, are some of the best I've seen in a side-scrolling shooter. In my opinion, they rival Moonshot, because you have this destroyed city, and there's a part where you can go around and there's a giant overpass, and on this overpass you can shoot and the things are there, and you can have things falling off it, and it's just great parallax scrolling, and I just love it. I have to play this game and see how the rest of them turn out. Now, the only issue I have with this game at the moment is that the bosses are way too damn hard. And you also get your special weapons, like you just saw me using there. The green one called Guide is my personal favorite. The only one you can really use to take out the boss in this game. Now, you can pick them up by collecting these squares that float around the screen. They have different letters on them. And just don't pick up the ones with a P on them, because for some reason they just revert you into nothing. They give you no special weapon at all, and they take away whatever ones you have. G is for Guide. You can also get an atomic bomb in some parts. It's just all around good. The F's make your normal shots. These hexagon-looking things coming out. Right now I'm using my second favorite, the Wide, which just fires a big wave out of a circle. Now, if you notice those green flashing bars down near where it says Act 2 Wide, it'll fill up longer the less time you use it. So if you hold it, let's say, without firing it for 5 seconds, it'll charge up more. And then the longer you wait and use it, the more you'll have. For example, Guide, if you have 1 bar, it'll shoot 1. If you have 2, it'll shoot 2 out, and like that. If you get it up to 4 and fire it off, the green things come out, and they just fly around the screen. I just got a little game over there, because this game is actually quite challenging. Now, here comes this boss. You have to shoot him in that eye, and he doesn't look very challenging at first, but he is incredibly hard to dodge. His bullets are kind of massive, but they're still kind of hard to see because they get kind of mixed up in the background there. And I didn't think he would be very challenging. You have to just shoot him in that middle where all the bullets are coming out of. But you try and go ahead and get those power-ups so you can kill him quicker, and then his bullets just rape you. But after you keep fighting him, now you think he's done. But no, he turns into a second form. And do you remember that first eye we had to kill, how many bullets it took? Well, we have to do that 3 times on this stage of him and take out each one of those eyes. And that weird swinging thing blocks all your shots. So we have to do what we just went through 3 times on all of him, but even longer because he has something blocking it. I'm just getting ripped apart here. I don't normally do this badly. But now, the only really chance you have against this guy is if you get the Guide and charge it up pretty high. And when you do that, you'll just fire around, and they'll go around, and they'll just repeatedly bounce off him and just keep hitting on his eyes until you... Well, hitting on his eyes doesn't sound very healthy, but... Anywho, then can go right over top of that weird arm thing that he has, and just go ahead. You see I've got the Guide now. I fired one off. Now I'm going to wait for a little while. Fired one off. But seriously though, I'm going to wait till it charges up a bit more. And when it gets to about 4, I'll fire it off and take him out. There we go. It's hitting his eye. And it's keep going by. And it's got him. Stay tuned for when I review the second level.